for me. Willow, weep for me. Bend your branches down along the ground and cover me. Listen to my plea. Hear me, willow, and weep for me. I watched her as she sat stone still, but with trembling voice reflected on what the last 3 years of her life had been like. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. A sad tale of innocence lost in a new city. How thin the line actually be between ugly and pretty. She said she couldn't fathom where the time went, so it must have stood still. Still, she was in motion as she walked out of a daydream into the clutches of a nightmare, with no one there to lovingly wake up from her fitful cries or soothing lullabies. He befriended her only several days after her arrival. Said that friendship was imperative to new dwelling survival, so she clung to him. And after a year, she came to believe that he was everything she wanted and needed. He could have told her that the sky was purple, and she would have believed it, because the sky always seemed to have hints of red and blue when he took her new places and showed her new things. He called her queen, so naturally he became her king. He was a dream until purple faded like tissue in the rain and became black and white. She did not heed his warning to stay out of his way when he came home angry one night, so black and white kissed and became gray, and it was to rain. Heavy fist down upon sensitive brown skin. No matter how many layers of protection she threw up, he moved through her like Chicago wind. And it was rain for 375 more days. Listening to this willow speak, I could not help but weep and thank God that his soul was not made of bone. Had it been, surely hers would have been broken a long time ago like a soldier. She lived in trenches, and during battle with badly dented armor, she might as well have been completely defenseless, and for her participation in this war, she wanted on her chest no medals of honor, for she was the Purple Heart itself, black and blue. Blood leaking from injured vessels to the top layers of skin. Loving him more than she loved herself was apparently her only sin for these bruises. Contusions that appeared before one had the chance to fully disappear. She smiled when he walked in the house, but cringed every time that he came there. Listening to this willow speak, I could not help but weep and thank God that his soul was not made of bone. She prayed that a change would come with the rising and setting of each sun, but there was none. For another 365 days, until that fateful day when that change came, she found that she was pregnant. A gift sent from heaven that returned before she had the chance to look into its eyes. He beat her one night when the food was not seasoned to his taste. And the crimson stains running down her thighs later on that night were the signs of her atonement, sealing her fate. She vowed that she would leave with the sunrise, with a new angel that she really didn't want but had to take Noah by her side, knowing she only had the strength to move because somehow her soul survived. Willow, weep for me. Willow, weep for me. Bend your branches down along the ground and cover me. Listen to my plea. Hear me, willow,